Ha. Okay. Audio's back. Okay. Okay, never mind. That was fun. I tried something new. Hi. This OBS thing is pretty fun. It can do so many things. So I just thought I might try out some of the features or some of the things that it could do. But yeah, well, hello. We have one viewer here. I'm not sure if that's just myself or what. But for anyone watching this in the future, hello. Welcome back to the channel. This is Rhapsody in Lingo. I'm Israel. And this is a study stream. So the point I'm doing this is because I need motivation to study. So I thought if I schedule a time and not just put it in my calendar, right? I schedule a time, I put it on YouTube, made it official, make myself accountable, then I might actually get some motivation to do my language study. Because believe it or not, even for someone who's into languages like I am, who's so into languages, it is really hard to get motivated. So sometimes I mean, every day I just do my usual things. I have a daily routine that I showed you in the New Year video that did pretty well. So I do that every single day. Not every single day, but like I do regular things. But then when it comes to like deliberate study, it is really hard to get motivated. So if you are struggling to motivate yourself to learn the language, then it's not just you, it is me as well. So there you go. I'm making myself accountable. I'm going to study with you guys. If you have your things to do, if you want to like watch me or listen to me babble, feel free to get your whatever books or whatever you're doing out so that we can sort of do a co-working thing. Of course, you're very welcome to talk in the chat. Part of why I want to do this is because I really enjoyed interacting with my viewers. I hope the volume is okay, right? Let me know if it's too loud or too soft or what, because I can't really hear it from my end. I can see the levels. Last time I streamed, it was way too soft. And that was a big mistake. So please let me know if it's an okay level. What was I saying? Yes, because I really enjoy interacting with viewers. So if you want to, feel free to interact, ask questions, or tell me about your day. When there's more people, you can talk to each other. Treat this as like just people sharing a space together and living our language life. Hallo Graf von Kartoffel. Hallo, wie geht's? Glot boy summer. It is pretty summery now. I think yesterday it was like it was pretty chill for a summer. 2 days ago, I'm losing track of time. It was like 11 to 18 in the daytime, so that wasn't really summery. But it's because of the sunlight. It does get quite warm. Speaking of which, I might actually open my window because it is summer after all. We need some ventilation. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I live in Manchester. It's the north of England, so it is relatively chill in terms of weather. I hope the heat waves don't come again, but I have no idea. I can't stand them. The volume is okay for me. Thank you, Gaff. Yeah, well, while you're here, can you tell me where are you from? Where are you watching this from? I feel like I probably have seen you before, but I mean, I'm not a regular streamer. The last time I streamed was 3 months ago. So if you want me to remember you, leave more chats, leave more comments on my videos, so we can build like a we can talk to each other like relatively regularly. So yeah, while we wait for more people to arrive, I'm just going to start doing my thing. If more people come, I will chat with you. I'm just gonna take this easy. Or if you're busy watching the Olympics, feel free to do that as well. Oh yeah, who's here again? Guys, say hi in the comments. Say hi in chat so I know who's here, because I can't see anyone. I can't see who exactly people are. So say hi and also tell me where you're watching from. I chose a time that is it's like late afternoon or early evening in the UK. So I thought it might be better for American viewers if I happen to have any. I do. Well, Graf, you're from the US. Oh my goodness, 35 degrees. Thank you so much for using Celsius. I absolutely can't read Fahrenheit. I could do the maths, but like not not great. Yeah, shit, you must be in like some of the hotter parts, right? Yeah, we are. I think I'm doing quite fine. My ideal weather is around 18 degrees, so I'm currently thriving. But at the same time, because I'm in like the what do you call that? The top floor. I forgot the proper name for that. It's strych in Polish. Anyway, so there's less insulation between this floor and the sun. So the sun sort of just comes. The heat sort of just comes right in. So even when it's not as warm, I can really feel the warmth in my room. So I'm not currently in my element. If I go out, then would be perfect. But I'm here. I need to motivate myself to study, as I said. So yeah. Do I wish I were watching the Olympics right now? I don't know. I'm just too lazy to follow the schedules and everything. I watched the opening ceremony. I was actually trying to edit my podcast last night. I thought I can probably multitask it. So I opened up my podcast project in Audacity, and then I played the Olympics opening ceremony on BBC, and then I realized, yeah, no, I cannot multitask at all. Especially not when it comes to like something audio based. I was definitely listening to what they were doing at the ceremony. Whenever they stop making any sort of sounds, like when it's mostly just dancing, or if it's like some guy just giving a speech, I would switch to my podcast. So I ended up taking like the all night to edit that episode, but it will be coming out. But yeah, I think afterwards I just don't have the focus to actually follow what's going on. But yeah, well, let me know if you watched it, because it actually looked really good in my opinion. I've seen lots of very varying opinions on the opening ceremony, but I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really cool, and it had some good music. Anyway, so sorry for babbling on. I just kept going. So what I am doing, I'll just let you know what my current goals are, because I have not made a learning update for a video for a while. I've been quite busy making my travel vlog, as in the ones where I talk about language and dialect. Please tell me you've watched it. If you haven't watched those videos, please do that after the stream, because I put a lot into this series of videos and I really love the topic. That's the video series where I went around Germany and Poland and talked to my friends about the various regional languages and dialects that they happen to speak there. So it's a topic that if you know me, it's a topic that I'm really passionate about, because I have struggled with like this question of languages and dialects for a very long time. Basically, ever since I've been interested in languages, because I speak Cantonese as a mother tongue, and so I'm passionate about that topic, and also I enjoyed the process of filming that, of talking to my friends. I know like very talky videos tend to like lose some of people's focus, so I tried my best to like make it, edit in the Gen Z kind of way, to put more things in it to keep people's attention. I tried my best. They're not doing extremely well, but still, it's not about how they perform. It's about just me enjoying the process of making those videos and talking about things that I'm passionate about. So yeah, if you haven't seen them, whoever's watching this in the future, see the video, watch the videos. I have a playlist on my channel that I will link probably in the description after this. It's just called a language is a dialect with an army and a navy, and then it's like there's 2 episodes so far. I'm making the 3rd one in Poland. What was I going for? Yeah, so I've been making that series, so I haven't been really doing like one of those here's what I've been doing with my language learning lately. I guess the question is more just who is interested in watching, in knowing how I'm learning. But so with that premise, this is me doing the language learning update that I haven't been doing. I am currently trying to focus on learning Welsh, especially this summer. So the background story is, there's a background story to this. I was in an intermediate class for the past academic year, with Welsh Cymraeg, which is the National Centre for Learning Welsh, and they have actually pretty good courses, very affordable. It was like £45 for the whole year when I got the early bird 50% off. So what happened afterwards? Well, I enjoyed the process, but then I thought I could do better. So I decided to give myself a challenge where I would skip past the intermediate level straight to the advanced level. So you might guess that is actually quite a challenge. I have the advanced textbook with me. I actually recently got the physical textbooks, even though I have been using the ebooks for most of the year. I recently got these and I looked at the advanced one and I thought, yeah, I probably need to catch up, which is a good thing because I need motivation, as I established at the beginning. So what I'm doing over the summer, which is basically just over August now, I have like a month and a half left before my advanced course begins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the entire intermediate level, so that I can catch up and not be too far behind when I start the advanced course. So we've gone through so much so far, and I have all this to go through. But I think because a lot of the stuff I sort of already know, like in concept, like I know the grammar, I know how it works. So in terms of knowledge, I haven't got that much to catch up. I think the focus now is just going through a textbook, doing exercises to consolidate the stuff that I already know, and practice my skills, because listening, reading, writing, it's not easy. Even though I don't have a teacher to guide me through them now, I could still do lots of exercises like listening and reading in particular. And I realized, so for the longest time, my main source of learning languages was through just passive listening and reading. If you want to hear me talk more about that, go to my LingoPie video, the one where I revive my French. So because I learned most of the languages through that. But then at some point, I realized, even though I learned most of my English from exposure to natural usage of English, of like reading blogs and watching YouTube videos, that was backed up by proper formal study before I did that. So I mean, obviously, I went through school and learned English that way. So in my other languages, I've been just wholly focused on that acquisition thing, where I listen and watch things, so much that I sort of forgot I do need a strong foundation. Hello, I think someone joined in maybe. So the second viewer, hello. Say hi in the chat. Tell me, who are you? Where are you watching from? I'd love to interact. That's sort of the point of this thing. What was I saying? Yeah. So now I realize, in order for myself to progress faster in Welsh, I should probably get a stronger foundation, in addition to all the watching TV and videos, that kind of stuff that I normally do. So that's what I'm doing. Over the summer, I'm going to try and stream multiple times where I go through this book, so that by early mid-September, I can go to my advanced Welsh class and not be too far behind. I kind of do want to be a bit behind, because I want to be motivated to keep working hard, but one step at a time. Now I have to try something different. So I've been talking to the camera so far. Sorry if I haven't been looking at the camera enough. I don't know if I'm not supposed to look at the camera, but anyway, what I'm going to do is take the camera down here so that you can actually see me doing my studies. This will not just be book-based, because I will be doing some listening that is browser-based, but one step at a time. Also, I hope you enjoy watching me do this, and let me know if this is enjoyable, if I should do this again in the future. I mean, I will do it again. This is for my own sake, but again, I love to interact with people watching this, so just give me 1 second. I need to take my camera down here. What am I doing? What I need to do is, I'm gonna put perfect. So now everyone can see my glorious tummy. Oh yeah, this is a funny story. So what happened was, in this textbook, it sort of tells me about this book that supposedly I'm now capable of reading once I get here, and I just happen to be an owner of that book. So should I be reading that now? Maybe not right now, but it's just so funny that this book is in the textbook. Anyway, so what am I doing? Oh, the annoying thing about this book, by the way, this textbook, everyone in the Welsh learning community knows this. This book is bound, like this. So the entire spine is just unprotected right here. So everyone says that it comes apart really easily. Basically, if you put some stress, put some pressure from the inside of the book, like when it's open, it's just going to come apart eventually. And so funny. And they also expected that, because like you can see the holes. They know it's going to come apart, so they made it so that you can just bind it through the holes. So what I do actually is I take this young adult novel in Welsh and I just put it in here so that I'm putting less pressure on the spine. Anyway, so what am I doing? Yes, I just keep asking myself that question. I also actually do like writing down vocabulary. I'm trying to redo everything that made my English learning a success. So part of that was writing a vocab book, which my teacher made me do when I was a teenager. Now, instead of a notebook, I have this remarkable writing tablet. So I'm trying to revive that habit. It's not easy because it's extra effort, but again, by doing that on camera, I'm giving myself motivation to actually do it. So I'm going to just write down, I'm going to show you how I do it as well, and how I used to do it back when I was learning English. So what I do is, I write the word or phrase. For example, this one is Dan a sang. Sorry, you probably can't see this very well, but you can see I'm writing. Dan a sang, which means overcrowded. But instead of writing the English translation, I'm just gonna try to describe it in Welsh. So dan a sang means overcrowded. So in Welsh that might be gormod o bobl, too many people. Mewn yspas, in a space. Too many people in a space. Wait, how do you spell yspas in Welsh? Nah, I'm not looking for this one. What? Mewn. Just say, I guess. Too many people in a space. That's my explanation. And then I also made sure to include an example sentence to help me see how the word is used. So in some cases, if I saw it in like a reading text, I would just copy or like change the sentence a little bit, but mostly copy the sentence. Or sometimes I might make my own. I think both work. Dan isang camodd ar y tren oedd Dan isang yn barod. I'm going to simplify this sentence. The train was already overcrowded. Roedd y tren Dan isang yn barod. So there you go. That's what I do. Part of speech. This one is like a phrase instead of just one word. The phrase, explanation. I try to do it in Welsh. Oh, if you haven't seen my video about reading, I also say something similar. So where I said, instead of translating it, I try to explain it in the native language. So it helps me. For one, it helps me practice the language a bit more, to help my brain use the language a bit more, but also try to avoid switching too much, so that I build mode for my brain in the target language. I'm going to make this a bit smaller. I don't think that's necessary. And then example sentence. So roedd y tren dan ei sang yn barod. The train was already overcrowded. So I'm going to do a few more. Anhysbys. So adjective. Oh, what's the word for adjective in Welsh? Ad. Crap. I should know this. Ansoddair. Adjective. Anhyspus. So anonymous. So not known. How do you say not known in Welsh? And dim enwog, not famous, I guess. Anhyspus rather than diogel. He was anonymous, he was safe. I might rephrase that a little bit. By being anonymous, he was safe. Cha. Do you? Now I'm making my own sentence, so I need to check the grammar. Okay, so don't need to change the word. Trabod. Anhyspus roeddwn diogel. Am a tro, for the time being. So another phrase. Maybe how do you express for the time being? So now, maybe not later, right? So ar hyn o bryd, right now. Perhaps not ella dim hwyrach wedyn. For the time being. For now, maybe not later. Now I'm gonna make my own sentence for this. For the time being, I'm gonna write a sentence about what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to finish the intermediate level for the time being. Dwi'n ceisio gorffen. Oh, hello David. Wie geht's? I don't know. What do we even speak? Like you're American, but you're also so German. Thanks for being here. I'm studying Welsh right now, and well, welcome to join me. Just do whatever you like, and also we can chat. Like write more chat and comments so we can like interact a little bit. I'm always up for that. So I'm trying to write some words in my vocabulary booklet, and I'm trying to make some example sentences so that I can practice using the words. Dwi'n ceisio gorffen a lefel canolradd am a tro. I'm trying to finish the intermediate level for the time being. Okay, let's move on. I can just skip the grammar notes here. I look at the camera. The camera's here. I skip the grammar notes because I know the grammar. I just need to practice using the language. Unit 5. So the way this textbook works is it has the vocabulary in front. The nouns are color coded by gender. So it's red for feminine and blue for masculine. Yes, Welsh does have 2 genders. And the thing is, when I was using the ebook earlier, I was reading it on this thing. And if you don't know what this is, it's basically like a Kindle. I'm sure you know what a Kindle, an e-reader, except it's meant for writing and not reading. So it's black and white, or like grayscale. And I had no idea what the gender of the words was. So I actually, every single unit, I'm like looking up, okay, which gender is this word? This one is feminine, so the entire column is feminine. Now that I have the physical book, it's finally in color, and I can see all the genders. This is so great. Okay, let's go through the vocabulary. Addysg, education, chwarel, Quarry. I'm not gonna need this word. Yeah, if there are words that I don't find useful, I'm going to try and like passively remember it. I'm going to remember what it means, but I'm not going to try really hard to learn them. So juara means quarry. I don't work at any quarry, or I've basically never been to one, so I'm just going to passively know it. Chwedl, tale, like legend, which is something very interesting because I love reading about like folk tales. Glannau. Oh! Shore. Like our Lanamore on the seaside. Glan is shore. David says, any language we both understand, my friend. Very cool what you're doing. Just wanted to stop by. Yes, well, welcome anytime. I'm probably going to be here for a little bit. Just as long as I'm still studying. So thanks for being here. Come anytime. Feel free to be here and chat. Glannau, Gwylan. Oh, and by the way, if David's still here, watch my new video. You were the first one to comment on the first video in the series. The second one's out, and I would really love it if you could check it out as well. Lots of words I actually don't know here. This is scary. I'm not used to this. Gwylan. Gwylan is a seagull. Also, sometimes when I learn a new word, I try to associate. I try to recall the same word in different languages, which is actually something we talk about in our latest, upcoming podcast episode. If you speak Cantonese, you will hopefully listen to that episode. But sometimes I just randomly ask myself, oh, how would I express this in X language? Especially my stronger ones like Polish and German, because I feel like it helps me. I don't know, just make sure the words don't sink in too far, don't sink too far down to the bottom of the ocean, I suppose. So Gwylan is a seagull. I know that in German and Polish. In German it's Möwe, and Polish basically takes the German word is mewa. And then that reminds me. The Polish word for owl sounds a lot like seagull, because seagull is mewa and owl is sowa. So Gwylan, Gwylanod, Gwylan. Llechen, a slate. What the heck is a slate? Like a big board kind of thing, a slate. I'm not going to need this word, llechen, llechi. But I do like seagulls, Gwylan. Do you like seagulls, by the way? Because I used to travel to Glasgow like every month, and Glasgow, Scotland is full of seagulls because it's relatively near the sea, and people just absolutely loathe them, and they call them the rats of the sky. I don't know. I mean they eat rubbish, but also they're kind of cute. I like big birds. What can I say? I like seagulls. Mellten. Okay. Means lightning. So when I try to create associations in my brain, I try to think, where have I seen this word, or where will I see this word? So melt. There is a TV show called Dale Melt. In English it's called Rough Cut, and it's the first ever Welsh TV show on Netflix. And the Welsh name means catch the lightning. So that's how I know this word, where I know it from. But melt seems to be plural, so lightnings. So catch the lightnings. Oh, I can't write. What the heck? Writing is hard. Mordaith, sea travel. It's a cruise. Oriel, I know Oriel. It's gallery. I always go to galleries. Orielai. Mordaithiau. Savon standard. Savonai. High standard. Okay. Asgwrn, Asgwrn, bones. Asgwrn. What's back? Kevin. Asgwrn Kevin. That's the backbone. Asgwrn Kevin. Beirniat. Beirniat. Oh, it's a judge, not a judgment. Beirniat. And that's why it has the human plural. Beirniat. Beidi. Cowshed. Never going to use a cowshed. Cyfleuster. Oh, this is useful. Facility. Cyfleuster. I've seen this word in Closemaster. Fun fact about my English, by the way. I used to think it's facility, like with a x, like fax. And then I actually learned that it's not facility like 3 years ago when I was doing a voiceover job, and then people were like, hey, dude, Israel, it's not facility, it's facility. So I was like, my life is a lie. Cyfnod, a period, cyfnodau. Defnyddio, use, gwestai, holiadur. Okay, questionnaire. So holi is to question, like to ask lots of questions. Holiat would be questioning. Holiadur is what does the questioning. So holiadur, questionnaire. Lleoliad, location. Llyn, lake. Mark is a mark. Which kind of marks are we talking? Pleasure, mark. Oh, I thought it was a brand. That's the thing with learning British language after learning so many European languages, right? Like continental European languages, because there are lots of tendencies across continental European languages. Like mark, something that sounds like mark would mean a brand in many languages, except English. English does not use mark to mean brand, and like the other British languages are heavily influenced by English, and that's why my brain goes, oh yeah, it's probably like French, but no, it's not like French, it's like English. Pleasure, pleasure, skerbut. Skeleton. Oh, this is cool. Skerbut. Skerbitai. Skeleton. Sidan. Sidan means whatever in Cantonese. Sidan means silk. Torch. Torch is torch. Touristiaid. Okay. Achosi, to cause. Crwtro to Rome. Cynnal. Hold an event. Cynnal party. Cynnal cyfarfod. Hold an event. Hold a party. Hold a meeting. Absennol. Absent. Anferth. Huge. It's probably useful. I will see the word in the chapter. That's why it's in the vocabulary section. And point this a bit downwards now. Costis. Costly. I did not know this word. Costis, costly. Dychrynllyd. Frightening. Gwerin. Fog. So it seems like this chapter is going to have lots of things about folk tales and scary monsters. Arhyd. Along. Arhyd. Along what? Arhyd Avon. Along a river, like the Olympics opening along the river. Dwad I ben, come to an end. Gwaitha. Despite. Oh, despite is going to be a really useful word. Gwaitha. Llond bol. A full belly means fed up. So I'm fed up with. In Welsh you say, I have a full belly. Newydd Sbon, brand new. Yr Unol Daleithiau. Oh, this one's for you, David. Yr Unol Daleithiau, the United States. Oh, and this is kind of the reason I wanted to do a course in the first place instead of just using the book, because it has a lot of interactive elements in this book. How do I show this? Yeah, for example, this one, it's a card game where you pick a card and then you ask each other a question. So it's speaking practice with a random element to it, which I can't do now. What I can do is pick a card and then I answer the question. Actually, I'm going to do that later, but I want to do a bit of active studying first. Gai brynu tocyn. Can I buy a ticket? Oh, okay. It's about how to request something. Gawn ni edrych ar y teledu. Can we watch the telly? yn ei di dalu am y bwyd. Will you pay for the food? Yn eich chi agor y drws. Brynu di bapur. Brynu di bapur newydd. Brynu di bapur newydd. Will you buy a newspaper? Brynu di bapur newydd. Yfori. Brynwch chi bapur newydd. Will you plural? Brynitho bapur. Oh, that reminds me, by the way. This is... Oh, I guess I will have to close the window. Why do people do that? Why are they so loud? Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna post this on the Instagram. I totally forgot to do that. This is fun. Studying on stream right now. Link. Come join me. Okay, let's keep going. Lle awn ni? Where will we go? Dwi'n siŵr bydd y metro'n brysur. I'm sure that the metro will be busy. What does the metro mean? I mean, well, Wales does not have any metro. Mi fydd yr olygfa. Mi fydd yr olygfa o'r tŵr yn rhagorol. Oh, it's talking about Paris. Oh my, wait. This is timely. It just happens to be about Paris. Sure. So I'm sure the Paris metro will be busy. Mi fydd yr olygfa o'r tŵr yn rhagorol. The view of the tower will be rhagorol. How do you translate that? Excellent. Mi brynwn ni croissants bob bore. We will buy croissants every morning. Mi yfwn ni goffi da bob dydd. Mi yfwn ni goffi da bob dydd. We will drink good coffee every day. Mi ymwelwn ni agori'r y Louvre. We will visit the Louvre gallery. Museum. It's not an audio, it's not gallery, it's a museum. What's museum? Amgueddfa. Mi welwn ni'r Mona Lisa. Wrth gwrs byddwn ni'n mwynhau. Lle awn ni? I Paris. This is a ridiculous coincidence. Okay. What are you studying? Hello, Luca. Welcome. Say hi. Everyone who's here, say hi. What are you studying? I am trying to go through my intermediate Welsh textbook as soon as possible in the space of this summer. The long story short is I will be starting my advanced course in September, so I need to catch up for real. And yeah, I already know most of the things in terms of like knowledge, but I need to practice so that I get familiar with the language. Where are you watching from, Luca? Just want to know what the time's like. Well, there's actually also lots of homework I could be doing. I'll look at that later. Okay, Llawn, where are we going? We can guess together. This is a fun game. Dwi'n siŵr bydd yn heulog bob dydd. I'm sure it will be sunny every day. Guess where we're going? Oh, Italy. This might be Italy. Let's guess. It says it's going to be sunny every day. Mi awn ni I fyny'r Wyddfa ar y tren. Okay, that's not Italy. We are going to Snowdonia on a train. Mi gerdwn ni I lawr yn y valleys. We will walk downwards carefully. Mi siaradwn ni Gymraeg bob dydd. We will speak Welsh every day. Mi ymwelwn ni ar amgueddfa lechi. What? Amgueddfa. Slate Museum. So, I was told this is going to be a word in this chapter, and I have no idea what a slate is. Probably something metallic, I assume. So there is a slate museum. Mi nofiwn ni yn llyn Padar. Am I supposed to just know where these places are? I can actually show you this. This is so funny. I don't know why I'm expected to know these places. I think they just think that I probably live in Wales. Let me see. Hold on, one second. This one. Oh, what am I doing? Just do this. There we go. And then I can put this here. Yeah. National Slate Museum. What the heck is this? That's the question. And where is it? And there's also Llyn Padar. It's a lake. I know it's a lake. I don't know where the lake is. Mi welwn ni gastell dol gas. Castell Dol Badarn. Castell Dol Badarn. I also have no idea where that is. Mi brynon ni frecwast da yn y caffi. We will buy good breakfast in a cafe. Sure. Where is it? It's just the middle of nowhere, I guess. Is this technically in Snowdonia? Wait, what is Wyddfa? Hold on, Wyddfa is the peak. So is this National Slate Museum also in Snowdonia? This I'm looking at the maps more than vocabulary here, guys. This is so funny. Were you born in Wales? No. Oh, this is a fun story that I get to tell. I've told this story once as a joke when I did my first ever talk at a polyglot event. So I have nothing to do with the country of Wales, but the one connection that I do have is I was born in the Prince of Wales Hospital in Hong Kong. But I heard that Welsh people don't really like that guy, and Prince of Wales is a different guy now. He's a king, and then there's a new Prince of Wales. Anyway, not very popular. So point is, where is this? I'm just gonna assume that this is about the entire area of Snowdonia, which is Eryri. Yep, hold on. Eryri. If you guys are ever thinking of going to visiting Snowdonia, which I haven't actually, remember it's called Eryri. Eryri. Something to do with an eagle, which is a really cool name. Cool. Where are you from in Italy, by the way? I don't have a group. Sorry, can't do any group work here. I'm just on my own. Llawn ni I ddathlu fy mhenblwydd arbennig I. Where are we going to celebrate my special birthday? Dwi erioed wedi bod yn... Oh, do I get to choose where I'm going for my birthday? Dwi erioed wedi bod yn... Where have I not been to? I'm just going to do Eryri again. Oh na, dwi byth isio mynd yn ôl. Oh shit, so it says I never want to go back there again, so it's a shit place. Oh, Rome. Would be funny if I put Rome in this dialogue, wouldn't it? Dwi erioed wedi bod yn Rhufain. Rome in Welsh is Rhufain, that I do know. Oh no, I never want to go back to Rome. Sorry for this, Luca. No offense. I'm just filling in a dialogue. Du erod isio mynd yn ôl I Rufain. Roedd hi'n... Oh, how was it like? It's very busy. There's lots of people. Can I say it's full? I do know how to say that. Gorlawn. Right? Hello New Yorker from New York. Wow, I'm so surprised there's a New Yorker from New York. You're very welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm just studying some Welsh here. You're welcome to join me and ask me questions. I don't know if you watch my videos, but welcome. You're welcome either way. You can talk to me. I'm very responsive. Maybe too much for my own sake. Gorlawn. Yes. Overflowing. Too many people. Yep. Definitely, Rome, it has too many people, in my opinion. Roedd hi'n orlawn yna. Mae fy... my cousin, mae fy nghefnder, wedi bod yn... What other place? Let's just Snowdonia for this one. My cousin has been to Snowdonia. Mae o'n deud bod yr Wyddfa Snowdon yn ardderchog. No, Brydferth. Beautiful. O'r gorau, mi awn ni. Ooh, where should we go? Mi awn ni. Where do I want to go, actually? Luca says crowd. Crowd? Do you mean crowded? Because I was talking about Rome being crowded. To be fair, I've been to like the touristy places, so it is expected to be crowded. I hate Rome exactly for this reason. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did I hit a nerve with my random dialogue filling? I come from Hong Kong, which is also an extremely crowded place, and that's why I've moved here. I keep telling Brits that I moved here to Manchester because it's a smaller city, and they get shocked because by European standards it's a giant city, but to me it's like chill. I was in Paris 2 weeks ago, like just before the Olympics, and it gave me a whole new perspective of the city, because normally, I mean, I've been there a couple of times and mostly been like in the popular areas. But this time I went to visit a friend, so we were like in... It is still quite central, but it's not where the sightseeing spots are. So I actually felt so much better when there's like little people around. Was ist das? Deutsch? Leider ist kein Deutsch. Why is everyone speaking German to me today? I'm studying Welsh because I need to go through this level before I start my advanced course. So I'm trying to brush up on my Welsh a little bit. There's also hello Caesar, right? You're a Brazilian. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to chat with me. I read the chats quite often, even though I should be studying. Yeah, so I'm studying Welsh, and it actually does sound a bit German to some people. People hear the ch and think German. O'r gorau, to better mi awn ni. I'm just gonna put Brazil here, because of you guys. Mi awn ni I Brasil. Sit awn mi. How do we get to Brazil? Mi awn ni ar awyren. We go on a plane. Dwi'n meddwl bydd y tywydd yn... How's the weather like in Brazil, by the way, Caesar? Tell me about it. I'm trying to fill out a dialogue here. I think that the weather will be... Oh, I need to... So, in Brazil will be Brasil. Dwi'n gobeithio byddwn ni'n medru bwyta... Oh shit, I have no idea what you can eat in Brazil. Please tell me. I'm depending on you here. How's the weather there and what can you eat? I'm just gonna assume it is sunny. everything that it's not in England. What can we eat? I'm gonna write ice cream because it's hot. Hiven ja. Mi welwn ni bydd yn fendigedig. What do you see? Mi welwn ni. I'm gonna put. That is true. Brazil is so big. Sorry, I'm just. I'm improvising. I'm filling out this dialogue. What can you see in Brazil? I'm going to natur. We're gonna see nature. I'm improvising. Mi siaradwn ni. Well, Portuguese, of course. Oh, we need to mutate it, so not Portugalig. Portugalig instead of Portugalig. Mi siaradwn ni Oh, how do you spell Portuguese in Welsh? I actually have no idea. I think it's Portugal. Portugalig. I'm just gonna assume it's Portugalig. And yeah, there is that's the English influence right there. Because of English, it's not Portugal, it's Portugal. A Chymraeg efo'n gilydd, we'll speak Welsh to each other, of course. Mi arhoson ni mewn gwesty, we'll stay in a hotel. Yno, mi fydd hynny gyfleus, it will be convenient. Iawn, mi awn ni I Brasil. Ta. Yes, I do know what Portuguese is in Portuguese, thank you, Caesar, but I didn't know how to spell Portuguese in Welsh. And if anyone's curious, that it is hold on. Where's my chat? Portugalig, I think. I'm gonna have to. Yep. Portugalig. Marvel, siarad am wyliau. Talk about holidays. That's interesting because I just did this exact thing in my British Sign Language exam. Gofynnwch I bawb yn y dosbarth lle fasen nhw'n mynd ar wyliau. Ask everyone where they would go on holiday. Grand and heaven. Grand. Oh, okay, let's see. Where would we go and where would we not go? Go to a big tent in like the countryside of Wales. Maybe. Ella, maybe. Flat mewn dinas yn Europe. Is that kind of holiday? Your holiday is just going to a flat in a European city. I mean, I do that, but that's not the point. Anyway, and bendant for sure. Gwersyll gwyliau teuluol yn Prydain. What is gwersyll again? Shit. Gwersyll. Camp. Gwersyll teulu. Hello, wait. There's lots of people now. Oh, hi, everyone. Say hi. Say hi in the chat. I actually wasn't looking at the studio for a bit, and then suddenly there's like 3 times the people. Everyone say hi. I'm studying Welsh right now, and it's asking me whether I would like to go to these places. Actually, I should make a sentence. Okay, would I want to go to a big tent? Not camp, a tent. Mi faswn ni ella faswn ni'n mynd ar y wyliau mewn pabell grant yng nghefn Gwlad Cymru. Mi faswn ni'n mynd I fflat mewn dinas yn Europe yn bendant. I would surely go on holiday in a flat in Europe. Gwersyll gwyliau teuluol yn Prydain. Would I go to a family camp in Britain? No, I don't have a family to go with. Sorry. Mi faswn i byth yn mynd I wersyll gwyliau teuluol ym Mhrydain. Gwyliau sgïo yn Austria. Skiing holiday in Austria. Oh, this is for those of you who live near the Alps. But no, I don't know how to ski. Sorry. Dwi'n methu sgïo. No, not me. Faswn I byth yn mynd ar wyliau sgïo yn Austria. Mordaeth i'r Caribi. A cruise to Caribbean. Caribi. Ella faswn i'n mynd ar fordaeth i'r Caribi. Tasai gen i'r pres. Tasai gen i'r... If I had the money. Pythefnos mewn parc thema yn yr Unol Daleithiau. Would I go to a theme park in the States for a fortnight? Like, actual fortnight, 2 weeks? No, that is way too long. How do you even spend 2 weeks in a theme park? What the heck? Tasai gen i'r pres. Byth. Faswn I byth yn mynd I bythefnos mewn parc thema yn yr Unol Daleithiau. Achos mae'n rhy hir. It's too long. I can't Sorry. How is difficult a grammar compared to English? Is it difficult? I think from my impression of learning Welsh, right, it gives me a very strong French vibe. Not in terms of like the spelling, because French spelling makes not much sense. More sense than English, but not much. Welsh spelling makes total sense, but like in terms of the grammar, because it's got conjugations, it's got these mutations, which is what happens when two words come together in a certain grammatical context, which is also what happens in French, because you've got liaison, and then things become, like, words become different words when for example, with a vowel, like how le becomes just a l, or nouveau, new becomes nouvelle when it has a vowel after it. So Welsh actually does a lot of things a bit like that. So if you find French difficult, then I think Welsh is a similar level of difficulty. But if you say compared to English, right? Because if you're an English speaker, then you have a different perspective. But me, as a non-native speaker of English and Welsh, I think English is harder. English is just too chaotic. Tocyn tren mis I grwydro Europe. A monthly train pass to wander around Europe. Tocyn tren mis I grwydro Europe. Mi faswn I yn bendant yn mynd a thocyn tren mis I grwydro Europe. I have done it. I've done like what do you call that? Rail. There is a brand name, isn't there? Like the rail travel around different European countries. Because I've done a month in Germany with train. I saw from your channel that you speak 7 languages. Do you have some advice? I want to study German, but first I should learn English well. Well, you don't necessarily have to learn English well unless you want to or have the need to. I don't think, just from a purely theoretical perspective, right? There is no logical necessity for you to learn English before German. But yeah, you can watch how I'm learning it right now. I'm doing Welsh, not German, because I already speak German. But the point is, that is what I do to help languages stick in my brain. So keep watching, and hopefully you'll get a good example of how I do it. Penwythnos sioe a siopa yn Llundain. A weekend of show and shopping in Llundain, in London. Ella, perhaps. I would go if my girlfriend makes me. Sorry. Mi faswn ni'n mynd I benwythnos sioe a siopa yn Llundain. Ella faswn ni'n mynd I benwythnos sioe a siopa yn Llundain. Mis mewn hoteli yn y dwyrain pell. What's a dwyrain? Far East. They say Far East in Welsh. I mean, would you spend a month in hostels in the Far East? Who says Far East? I'm from the Far East. No, byth. Faswn I byth yn mynd I fis mewn hoteli yn y dwyrain pell. I want to study English well. Then focus on English. My one piece of advice would be do one thing at a time. Especially if you're really serious about things. Like if you want to learn one language well and then like have fun with another one, then fine, do two things at the same time. But if you want to learn one language well, then don't do another language that you want to learn well. Just do one thing at a time. That is an important point. Gwyliau adre efo dyddiau allan yn lleol. Gwyliau adre. Like home holiday? Staycation? Gwyliau adre with days out and local days out. Efo dyddiau allan yn lleol. And bendant, I would do that. I love staying home. Mi faswn i'n mynd ar wyliau adre efo dyddiau allan yn lleol. Gwyliau ar lan y môr mewn gwesty yng Ngwlad Groeg. A holiday on the seaside in a hotel in Greece. Oh, what is our opinion on Greece, chat? I'd maybe, ella. Ella faswn i'n mynd ar wyliau ar lan y môr mewn gwesty yng Ngwlad Groeg. Penwythnos yn gwylio gêm rugby Cymru yn yr Alban. Nope. No rugby. No rugby for me, please. I see rugby and I'm like, nope. I know like British people love rugby. Like yn yr Alban. Gwib oh shit, what's gwib dive? Gwib like short trip? What is gwib dive? I saw it like in the previous chapter. Gwib. Excursion. So short trip, right? Taith. Ver. Ver. Short trip. Gwibdaeth i'r Eisteddfod Genedlaethol, aros noson mewn carafan, tocyn I gyngerdd yn y pavilion. Go to the National Eisteddfod, stay a night in a caravan, tickets to concerts in a pavilion. Ella, maybe. Ella fyddwn i'n mynd ar wybdaeth i'r Eisteddfod Genedlaethol. I would love to go to the Wales National Eisteddfod, but I would not love to stay in a caravan. Doesn't seem nice to me. I used to speak German. German helped me with English when I was a kid. Now, do speak more Spanish, thanks to my neighbours from Latin America. New Yorker, where are you living? Where are you from? That's very interesting. So you like... Did you grow up with German and then now you speak Spanish, or what's your background? This is very interesting. Now I'm going to switch to doing sorry about my nose. I don't know. It hates me. Like when I need it to not do this, it does this. Like normally I'm fine. Now I'm going to do some listening exercises, and you're free to do it with me. And by the way, if any of you is interested in learning Welsh, these things are all like freely available, which is amazing. The books and the listening exercises, it's all there. Where do I adnodau digidol? I'm going to wait. Hold on. Switch. Switch. Oh, I can add this back in. Because why not? No, I didn't mean... Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I need to put this in. I can do this. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, so this is the site for Welsh Learning, and it's all freely available. I need to make this bigger, probably. Yeah, that makes more sense. So I'm gonna do this. Unit 5. I'm Russian speaking Korean from Kazakhstan. Oh my god, New Yorker, that is so much going on in one sentence. I'm a Russian speaking Korean from Kazakhstan. Ah, okay. Wait. So ethnically Korean, right? And then your family moved to Kazakhstan, and then your family started speaking Russian. And so, do you speak Russian in your family? Is that what you mean? And then are you in Brooklyn now? I've never been, so I've no idea. That is so interesting. So much going on in there. It's interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna do some listening. You're free to listen with me and check out how Welsh sounds. Gwrando. Oh, what the heck? Lle fasach chi'n clywed y rhain? Where would you hear this?
Ydych chi'n siŵr bod chi wedi pacio popeth yn y ces yma I chi?
Ydw, wrth gwrs.
Pan ydych chi'n mynd â phedwar geiriadur Cymraeg I Calcutta ta?
What?
Bore da bawb, croeso I wasanaeth.
No.
Wedi 6 o'r rhyl I Gaerdydd. Yn galw yn y Flint, Caer, Wrecsam.
Oh, that's a train.
Henffordd, Casnewydd a Chaerdydd. Da ni 1/4 awr yn hwyr wedi cael problem rhwng Caergybi a Bangor. Gobeithio bydd hyn ddim yn achosi trafferth I chi. Hefyd, does na ddim bwffei poeth heddiw, ond mae yna droli paned ar y ffordd. Ac un peth arall, dydy'r Wi-Fi ddim yn gweithio.
The Wi-Fi's not working, of course.
Wel, dyna syndod.
I love the sarcasm.
Miss, gais dan y blaen. Ella byddai'n sal os dwi ddim yn eistedd yn y sedd flaen efo chi. Ac mae'r hogiau'n gwneud gormod o sŵn yn y cefn. Maen nhw fel anifeiliaid gwyllt.
Ydyn, fel arfer, a da ni ddim wedi gadael yr ysgol eto.
In the school.
Sodwch fi, dydy'r teledu yn dystafell chi ddim yn dangos S4C.
Mae'n ddrwg gen I.
Hotel.
Ond ddim yn cael llawer o dwristiaid yn aros yma sy'n siarad Cymraeg.
Ydych chi'n siŵr? Glywais I lawer o bobl yn siarad Cymraeg amser brecwast.
Wel ia, wythnos yma mae Cymru yn chwarae pêl-droed, felly mae yna fwy o bobl o Gymru yma.
Fydd y teledu yn eich bar yn dangos y gêm ar S4C?
Mewn faint o amser da ni'n cyrraedd y lan, dwi'n teimlo'n sal ofnadwy.
Rhaid I ti beidio a bwyta cymaint yn y bwffe. Dos i'r gwely, dos I gysgu, ac yn y bore mi fyddwn ni yn Malaga.
Hwre! Ond fyddai ddim eisiau bita tapas, na gyfed sangria.
Mwy I fi ta?
What?
O na, rwy ti wedi anghofio pacio torch.
Be sy'n bod? Dos yn ôl I gysgu.
Ond dwi angen mynd i'r tŷ bach rwan. Lle mae o?
Tu ôl i'r beidy.
Sut dwi'n mynd I ffeindio fy ffordd heb dorch? Ac mae hi'n bwrw glaw? O na, mae hi'n gollwng. Dwi eisiau llogi carafan y flwyddyn nesaf.
Okay. I think I'm fine. Oh, listening is hard. I'm gonna check my answers later, so I don't bore you guys too much. Oh, let's look at the chat again. Luca says my mother is Irish. Oh wow. See, that's the thing, right? In Europe, there's so much of this ethnic mixing going on. It's so interesting. Because where I'm from is like pretty homogenous. Look at Storm. Yeah, I can't. Oh wait, hold on. I can probably read Portuguese, but I can't pronounce it. I have some problems with pronunciation. Yeah, me too. I've never learned Portuguese, but I can probably read some of it. Oh, okay. So it's more listening. Find two things they say.
Iwerddon a hefyd i Ffranc, ond dwi'n hoff iawn o fynd o aros yng Nghymru ac o fynd i Orllewin Cymru i Gei Newydd. Dwi'n hoff iawn o fynd yno yn yr haf a hefyd yn y Gaea. Mae'n braf iawn yn Gei Newydd yn y Gaea. Ac rydyn ni wedi dechrau rhyw draddodiad rwan. Dyn ni'n ymuno gyda bobl lleol ac yn mynd i nofio bob dydd Calan yn y môr.
Pan fyddai'n mynd ar wyliau, fi'n hoffi gorfod ar y traeth a darllen. Ond yn anffodus, dyna gas beth fy ngŵr. Felly beth ni'n tueddu wneud yw mynd i lefydd sydd o ddiddordeb hanesyddol ac yn wrth yn...
Oh, I don't know, I missed this one.
Tueddu wneud yw mynd i lefydd sydd o ddiddordeb hanesyddol ac yn wrth yn bodd yn rhwydro gleisi a chestyll a llefydd diddorol fel yna.
O dros y blynyddoedd, dwi wedi gorfod cyfuno gwyliau a gwaith.
So I just need to listen to two people. I'm going to watch more of this later. Oh no, why is it blocked? Okay, sure, I'll do that later. Yeah, it's so Welsh of them to just casually say, I like to go to castles for my holiday. Where do you practice Welsh? Is there a Welsh community nearby? Oh, very good question. So in Manchester there is a fair few Welsh speakers, and they have a monthly meetup thingy. Wait, I just realised. That's much better. But I don't go often enough. I just often like have other things coming up, but I can't go. It's once a month. So I think usually you get around like 6-7 people who are like native in Welsh, and the organizer is not native, but he's an author now in Welsh, so that's impressive. He's someone to look up to. And also Manchester, where I live, is around 2 hours from North Wales, which is where they have like the highest percentage of Welsh speakers. I think the highest is around like half. If you go to certain places, you get lots of people speaking Welsh. So I've yet to actually travel there and find someone to speak to. But if I do, I'm sure there's a way somehow, I guess. But yeah, you actually do have to actively find opportunities. I'm going to check my answers later. I'm going to go back to this. I see a big text, fill in the blanks text, and I'm enjoying it. Mae pobl Cymru yn lwcus iawn, maen nhw'n byw mewn gwlad sy'n llawn mynyddoedd, afonydd a thraethau bendigedig. Ar ddiwrnod heulog oer, mae'n mynd am dro ar hyd llwybr. I have to go. Well, thanks for being here, Luca. I hope you enjoyed our little chat. Feel free to, ask me questions on my other streams in the future, or like leave a comment or something. And happy learning. Am dro ar hyd llwybr, yr arfordir yn bleser. Mae'n mynd am dro ar hyd llwybr yr arfordir yn bleser. Does dim rhaid I chi. Go lower. Does dim rhaid I chi fod yn ddringwr, climber, nac yn gerddwr da. Mae ddigon o lwybrau hawdd sy'n addas I bobl o bob oed yng nghefn gwlad Cymru. Yr wythnos diwetha with eighth with ohonon ni conjugations, that's the thing, it's got conjugations. I gerdded ar y llwybr o Borthgain I Abereiddi yn Sir Benfro. In the future tense, bydd y tywydd yn oer ac yn heulog. Mi gyrhaeddon ni am 10 o'r gloch y bore, parcio ac ar ôl dringo'r grisiau allan o borthgain. Roedden ni ar y llwybr. Wait, what? Wait, no, shit. Past tense. I got the wrong time. Aeth wyth ohono ni, roedd tywydd, cyrhaeddon ni am 10 o'r gloch. Roedden ni ar y llwybr. Do'n i ddim wedi cerdded yn Sir Benfro o'r blaen, ond roedd pobl eraill yn ein grŵp wedi bod yma fwy nag unwaith. Mi gerddon ni'n ddigon araf, sgrwsio ac edrych ar y creigiau a'r môr. Cyn pen. Need to write this down. Cyn pen. So, within a time. Before the time comes to end. Cyn pen. Before 3/4 of an hour, and if an hour ends. Cyn pen 3/4 awr, roedden ni wedi cyrraedd Abereiddi. Roedd y llwybr i'r chwith yn mynd i'r traeth a'r pentre, ond mi aethon ni ar y llwybr i'r... So, one goes to the left, goes to the right, i'r dde. O gwmpas y graig, i weld y pwll glas enwog. Chwarae'r oedd yma yn y gorffennol, ond erbyn heddiw, mae'n enwog fy lle i gynnal cysylltleiaeth i bobl sy'n deifio. Tasech chi'n rhoi 1000 o bunnoedd i mi, faswn ni ddim yn medru neidio o ben y graig i'r dŵr. Ar ôl ychydig o amser, mi bender fynon ni ddechrau cerdded yn ôl. Mi wnaethon ni gyfarfod mwy o bobl ar y ffordd yn ôl i Borthgain, ac roedd llawer yn siarad Cymraeg. O leia, roedden nhw'n deud bore da. Erbyn amser cinio, roedden ni nôl ym Mhorthgain, ac wedi newid o'r dillad cerdded. Mi gaethon ni ginio hyfryd yn y dafarn yno. Maen nhw'n gwneud bwyd môr, ac roedd pawb yn meddwl bod y pysgod yn flasus iawn. Da chi'n siŵr o gael diwrnod da os... Oh yeah, in Welsh they do the thing like French where they use the future in if clauses. So if you will go to walk. Os ewch chi i gerdded ar hyd llwybr yr afordir ac mae cerdded yn Sir Benfro yn well na mynd dramor. Da chi chwiliwch am ysgidiau cerdded ar got law, mae'n hawdd. Mae gwyliau yng Nghymru... Oh, now it says speaking. I can't do speaking here unless I could, but like nobody understands. Mae gwyliau yng Nghymru yn well na gwyliau tramor. Rhestrwch o leia 10 o eiriau fydd yn eich helpu chi am siarad am wyliau. Okay, it's asking me what are good things and bad things about traveling, holidaying in Wales and abroad, respectively. The next chapter is about music instruments. I'm so gonna do that. Oh my god, so many instruments. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, what's a good thing about traveling in Wales? I haven't done lots of it. That's a point. That's a problem. Pethau da, mae na... Be sy'n dda am wyliau yng Nghymru, mae na lawer o natur prydferth iawn yng Nghymru. Da ni'n medru edrych ar y fyneddoedd, ar goedwigoedd, what else can you do? Mae na bentrefi bach. There are nice towns. I ymweld. No, I ymweld â nhw. Mae'r bobl yn nice. Mae pobl yn... Mae pawb mewn pentref yn nabod ei gilydd. Everyone knows each other. You mentioned English is not your mother tongue, but you're fluent in it. How you can distinguish other languages and when you speak, you don't mix up words? With difficulty. That is how. You basically you need to get good enough in the language that your brain sort of has a mode. Because how your brain works is it puts like related things together, right? It sort of groups concepts and ideas into different parts of the brain. So once you get good enough in the language, I think also try to do more brainstorming, which is what I teach my English students, by the way. Try to do like a mind map where it's like what I'm doing right now. You have topic like traveling, holidays, and then you think about various concepts and words that are related to that idea, like synonyms, antonyms, or related concepts, or what would you do when you're on holiday, or questions you might ask. So once you build that connection in your brain, it's harder, or it's easier to stay within that group. Like when I'm speaking one language, I try to make my brain stay within that language, right? So if I group words and concepts in the language strong enough together, then it's harder to actually fall out. I'm less likely to accidentally fall out of that area of the brain into like a different part where it speaks German or something. So I think that's one of the keys, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Connect ideas and concepts. So people, mae 'na siopau bach, they're small shops. Caffe. What's a plural of cafe? Caffe. I have no idea. Cafes. Okay. Mae 'na gaffis neis iawn. Pethau drwg. What's bad about travelling in Wales? Yn aml iawn, mae rhaid gyrru efo car I grwydro yng Nghymru. I grwydro Cymru, I think. Yeah, to wander around Wales. You need to drive. Achos dydy'r... What is transportation? What is transportation? Transportation. No. Transportation. I can't type. I don't know these words. Transportation. Transport. Crediant. Trafnidiaeth. Dydy'r trafnidiaeth yng Nghymru ddim yn da iawn. Mae'n llawer anoddach I deithio o le I le mewn bws neu ar y tren. Ac mae'r tywydd yn aml yn wael achos mae'n bwrw llawer o law yng Nghymru. Es I Gonwy unwaith ac y foment nes I gyrraedd Conwy mi naeth hi ddechrau bwrw glaw. What's good about travelling? Okay, I'm going to skip that. I do love travelling abroad. That's one thing I love about Europe. You can always easily get somewhere. Let's do some more listening. Oh, it's been an hour and a half. Pethau drwg. Pethau gwyliau tramor. what's good about travelling abroad? Tramor, mae 'na ddiwylliannau, there's cultures, mae 'na ddiwylliannau gwahanol iawn i'w darganfod mewn gwledydd eraill. I'm going to write this down because I do like. You can explore cultures in foreign countries. I can't spell. Diwylliannau gwahanol. You can practice languages. Da ni'n gallu, gan ni'n medru ymarfer y ieithoedd. Ac dwi'n gallu medru ymweld â ffrindiau. Dwi'n gweld yn anaml iawn. What's seldom. I can see friends that I don't see often. Fuck. Ymweld â ffrindiau ar-lein. I can visit online friends. What's bad about travelling abroad? Mae'n cymryd llawer amser, mwy amser, it takes more time. Mwy o amser. More to prepare. O barato adau. More preparations. What else? It's more expensive. Mae'n ddritach. Especially with a suitcase. Efo case. Okay, now let's do more listening. Where is my window? Gwrando, this one.
Helo eto. Da chi'n gwrando ar raglen Helen James ar Radio Cymru. Dros yr awr nesa, mi fyddwn ni'n gwrando ar gân neu ddwy ac yn cael sgwrs neu ddwy efo pobl ddiddorol iawn. Os da chi'n gwrando ar y rhaglen bob dydd, mi fyddwch chi'n gwybod ein bod ni'n symud o berson i berson. A mi fydd gwestai heddiw'n dewis ffrind neu gymydog i ni gael y sgwrs nesa yfory. Yr wthnos diwetha, mi siaradon ni efo ffrindiau o ardal Sir Benfro. Ddoe, mi geithon ni sgwrs ddiddorol iawn efo Gwen Thomas. A dewisiodd hi hen ffrind coleg i fi, sef Bleddyn Griffiths. Felly, gobeithio bod Bleddyn ar y lein efo ni. Bleddyn? Bleddyn, da chi yno?
Ydw, dwi'n eich clywed chi'n glir.
Croeso mawr i'r rhaglen. Lle da chi ar hyn o bryd, Bleddyn? Da chi yng Nghymru?
Nac ydw, dwi yn yr Alban. Dwi yma efo grŵp o 40 o bobl am benwthnos yng Nghaeredin. Fi sy'n gyrru'r bws.
Bobl bach, mae hynny yn waith caled.
Dim o gwbl, dwi wrth fy modd yn gyrru. Gwneud y gwaith trefnu ac yn cyfarfod y bobl sy'n dŵad ar y teithiau. Dim ond pan fydd y teithwyr yn cwyno am y tywydd dwi'n cael llawn bol. Does na ddim byd y medra i wneud am y glaw, a da chi ddim yn dŵad i'r Alban i gael lliw hael. Roedd hi'n bwrw'n drwm 10 munud yn ôl, a'r glaw yn gwneud sŵn ofnadwy ar ffenestri'r bws.
Hold on, no. What? What? Ah, this is confusing. I'll do it again. I should not have done that.
Helo eto. Da chi'n gwrando ar raglen Helen James ar Radio Cymru. Dros yr awr nesa, mi fyddwn ni'n gwrando ar gân neu ddwy ac yn cael sgwrs neu ddwy efo pobl ddiddorol iawn.
This is so annoying.
Os ydych chi'n gwrando ar y rhaglen bob dydd, mi fyddwch chi'n gwybod ein bod ni'n symud o berson i berson. A mi fydd gwestai heddiw'n dewis ffrind neu gymydog i ni gael y sgwrs nesa yfory. Yr wythnos diwetha, mi siaradon ni efo ffrindiau o ardal Sir Benfro. Ddoe, mi geithon ni sgwrs ddiddorol iawn efo Gwen Thomas. A dewisiodd hi hen ffrind coleg iddi, sef
Hen ffrind,
Bleddyn
ocê.
Griffiths.
Hen ffrind
Felly, gobeithio bod Bleddyn ar y lein efo
yn
ni.
y coleg.
Bleddyn? Bleddyn, da chi yno?
Ydw, dwi'n eich clywed chi'n glir.
Croeso mawr i'r rhaglen. Lle da chi ar hyn o bryd, Bleddyn? Da chi yng Nghymru?
Nac ydw, dwi yn yr Alban. Dwi yma efo grŵp o 40 o bobl am benwthnos yng Nghaeredin. Fi sy'n gyrru'r bws.
Bobol bach, mae hynny yn waith caled.
Dim o gwbl, dwi wrth fy modd yn gyrru. Gwneud y gwaith trefnu ac yn cyfarfod y bobl sy'n dŵad ar y teithiau. Dim ond pan fydd y teithwyr yn cwyno am y tywydd dwi'n cael llon bol. Does na ddim byd y medra i wneud am y glaw, a ydych chi ddim yn dŵad i'r Alban i gael lliw hael. Roedd hi'n bwrw drwm 10 munud yn ôl, a'r glaw yn gwneud sŵn ofnadwy ar ffenestri'r bws. Fyswn ni ddim yn medrych clywed chi o gwbl tasa hi dal i fwrw.
Wel, mae hi'n braf iawn yma yng Nghymru ar y funud.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Didwch, Bleddyn, ers faint da chi'n nabod Gwen?
Ers 20 mlynedd neu fwy. Da ni ddim wedi gweld ein gilydd ers gadael y coleg a deud y gwir, ond da ni'n anfon cardia bob Nadolig wrth gwrs.
Dwi'n gweld. Mae'n anodd cadw mewn cysylltiad pan fydd pobl yn byw'n bell i ffwrdd, tydi? Ers faint da chi'n gyrru bysys felly, Bleddyn?
Mi ydawais i'r coleg yn 19 oed, a dwi'n gyrru bysys i gwmni'r teulu ers hynny. Fy nhad i ddechreuodd y cwmni, ac erbyn hyn, mae gennym ni 10 o fysys a thua 100 o staff. Yng nghefn Gwlad Cymru, mae hynny'n ein gwneud ni'n fusnes mawr.
Ydy, mae'n rhaid. Da chi ddim wedi meddwl rhoi'r gorau i yrru eich hunan?
Dim o gwbl, dwi'n mwynhau gyrru. Da ni'n mynd i wledydd dros Ewrop, felly dwi'n cael cyfle i fynd i ddinasoedd diddorol. Dwi ddim yn dod ar y daith i'r Alban fel arfer. Fi sy'n gyrru i Ffrainc a'r Eidal, gan fod gen i lawer o brofiad o yrru ar yr ochr dde.
Y cwestiwn olaf felly, Bleddyn. Pwy fydd yn gwestai ar y rhaglen yfory? Be di'r cysylltiad rhwngwch chi?
Mi hoffwn i chi gael sgwrs efo fy nhad. Mae gen y fo ddigon i'w ddweud. Fe fydd o medru siarad am ddechrau'r cwmni nôl yn y 50au. Mae o'n 86 erbyn hyn, cofiwch. Ond peidiwch a deud wrtho fy mod i wedi deud hynny wrtho chi.
Diolch am y sgwrs,
I missed that one. No!
Rachwn ni mlaen at gael sgwrs efo tad ar y rhaglen yfory.
That's annoying. I have to start over again because I missed the last bit. Ugh. That's the thing about listening exercises. You have to write and listen at the same time. Can I like do a little... Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that later. Oh, how do you say 60s? What do you... Okay, New Yorker asks, what do you think about the use of artificial intelligence in language studies? How positively or negatively it will affect on education? That's like a whole video and a half, or like a podcast, or even. Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you a quick answer to that one. I know there's potential, but in general, I don't like it. Because artificial intelligence, because of the nature of how it's made, like it's trained on lots of data. It is by necessity skewed towards big languages. So the quality between English and basically anything else, and especially any languages that are not like one of the 6 biggest ones, the difference is going to be huge. So if we become dependent on artificial intelligence to do anything language related, that's going to mean that the future is extremely skewed and unfair, unequal, between different languages, and I'm not a fan of that future. Not that I can stop it, but not a fan. Chweter. Oh, nice. Look at this. There's little legends, pictures of the legends here. This is interesting. Roedd Rhys a Meinir yn gariadon ers blynyddoedd. Mi ofynodd Rhys I Meinir ei briodio. I just happened to reading a book about like a historical fiction about, I don't know, old kings and queens. So this legend stuff is right up my alley. Ar ôl iddi hi dderbyn, mi wnaeth Rhys siap calon ar goeden I gofio'r diwrnod. Ar fore'r briodas, mi wisgodd Meinir ei ffroc sidan hi yn barod I briodi. Ond roedd hi'n dysgwyl I ffrindau Rhys chwarae triciau arni hi, felly mi aeth hi I guddio. Mi arhosodd Rhys am oriau, ond ddaeth Meinir ddim i'r eglwys. Mi chwiliodd Rhys am ei gariad am wythnosau, ond heb lwg. Un noson stormus, mi aeth Rhys allan I chwilio eto. Mi stopiodd wrth yr hen goeden, ond tarodd mellten y goeden a thorri'r goeden yn ei hanner. Mi welodd Rhys olygfa'r ddychrynllyd. Sgerbwd efo darnau o ffroc briodas ar yr esgyrn. Roedd Meinir wedi syrthio I mewn i'r goeden wrth guddio ac wedi methu dŵad allan. Mi dorodd calon Rhys ac mi syrthiodd ond farw dan y goeden. This is so dark. Holy shit. Hello, ITEP. Welcome. Where are you watching from? How many languages do you know? Oh, that's a big question. Nowadays I say around 6, just to a bit more conservative. But yeah, but I have some level. I have studied around 20, and I have like a reasonable level of confidence in like around 12. So that I would be able to survive in 12 languages, and then like I'm comfortable with around 6 or 7. So this is a dark story. I should have seen this coming when the vocabulary page had like skeleton and bones in it. So what happens is there's a man who proposed to a woman, and then the woman is worried that on the wedding day that the groom's friends would play tricks on her, so she hid, and it turns out she hid in a tree and fell into the tree somehow, and then she like starved to death. This is dark. Heb edrych ar ôl ar y script. Llenwch y byrchau. Oh, it says fill in the blanks without looking at the story again. That is fun. Roedd Rhys a Meinir yn gariadon ers blynyddoedd. Mi ofynodd Rhys I Meinir ei briodio. Ar ôl iddi hi dderbyn, mi... Oh shit, he drew. Mi wnaeth. Mi dorodd. Siap calon ar y goeden I gofio'r diwrnod. Ar fore'r briodas. Gwisgodd Meinir ei ffroc sidan hi yn barod I briodi, ond roedd hi'n disgwyl I ffrindiau Rhys chwarae triciau arni hi, felly mi aeth hi I guddio. Mi arhosodd Rhys am oriau, ond ddaeth Meinir ddim i'r eglwys. Mi chwiliodd Rhys am ei gariad am wythnosau, ond heb lwg. Un noson, I have no idea, un noson, mi aeth Rhys allan I chwilio eto. Mi stopiodd o wrth yr hen goeden, ond mi darodd mellten a goeden a thorri'r goeden yn ei hanner. Mi welodd Rhys olygfa ddychrynllyd, sgerbwd efo darnau o ffroc briodas ar yr esgyrn. Roedd Meinir wedi syrthio I mewn i'r goeden wrth guddio ac wedi methu dŵad allan. Mi dordd calon. Rheis ac mi syrthio yn marw. Marw? Farw? Dan y goeden. Farw. Un noson. Stormus. Oh, a stormy night. Okay, good. There's a lot of listening in this textbook, by the way. Weledi nhw fori, welai nhw fori, welith o nhw fori, welwch chi nhw fori, welai nhw fori, welai nhw chi fori. I'm gonna put this back in.
Helo, pwy sy'n siarad?
Helo, Robin. Meinir sy'n ma.
Meinir. Wel, dyna enw hyfryd. Ond yw i ti'n dŵad Meinir?
Dwi'n dŵad o Fachynlleth, ond roedd fy nhad yn dŵad o Ben Llun yn y gogledd, ddim yn bell o Aberdaron.
Braf iawn. Felly, dyna pam mae gen ti'r enw Meinir?
Pam da chi'n deud hynny, Robin?
Wel, da chi wedi bod yn Nant Gwrtheyrn, Meinir?
Naddo, ond dwi wedi clywed am y lle wrth gwrs. Mae fy mosi wedi bod yna ar gwrs Cymraeg mis diwetha fel mae'n digwydd.
Wel, felly nes ti ddweud stori Rhys a Meinir wrthi hi?
Pa stori, Robin?
Dwi ti ddim yn gwybod y stori fwyaf enwog am Nant Gwrtheyrn?
Nac ydw, Robin. Be ydy hi?
Wel, dyma hi. Un tro. Ac dyna ddiwedd y stori.
O, am stori drist. Rhaid i mi fynd yna. Mi ai tro nesaf byddai yn y gogledd.
Ia wir, Meinir. Wel, pam nes ti ffonio beth bynnag?
Wel, Robin, ro'n i'n mynd i ofyn i'r gwrandawyr am syniadau. Dwi eisiau prodi yn rhywle diddorol, ond dwi'n meddwl rwan mod i wedi ffeindio lleoliad perffaith.
Lle?
Nant Gwrtheyrn wrth gwrs.
Be di enw dy gariad di? Dim Rhys gobeithio.
Nac i wir, diolch byth. Rhian ydy hi.
Mi fyddwch chi'n iawn felly. Llongyfarchiadau ti ar Rhian, a phriodas hapus i chi. Ond cofia, dim dringo coed noson cyn y briodas, Meinir. Diolch am ffonio. Hwyl rwan.
What do you do for a living? Oh, good question. I'm still a student. I'm a PhD student in music. I'm finishing and also do a variety of things like teaching languages, doing this on YouTube, and making videos. I make a podcast. So we have lots of supporters. So if you want to support my channel, become a channel member down there. But yeah, so a variety of things. I also edit podcasts. Why am I looking there? My camera's here. I also edit the new super easy Polish podcast. So if you happen to be learning Polish, check it out. It's a really good podcast because I made it. So there you go. If you're wondering, they're supposed to put me in like promotional videos, but I've yet to see some of them. Like they filmed so much of me. When are they gonna use my likeness? I'm gonna do this again.
Helo, pwy sy'n siarad?
Helo, Robin. Meinir sy'n ma.
Meinir. Wel, dyna enw hyfryd. Ond yw i ti'n dŵad, Meinir?
Dwi'n dŵad o Fachynlleth, ond roedd fy nhad yn dŵad o Ben Llun yn y gogledd, ddim yn bell o Aberdaron.
Braf iawn. Felly, dyna pam mae gen ti'r enw Meinir?
Pam da chi'n deud hynny, Robin?
Wel, da chi wedi bod yn Nant Gwrtheyrn, Meinir?
Naddo, ond dwi wedi clywed am y lle wrth gwrs. Mae fy mosi wedi bod yna ar gwrs Cymraeg mis diwetha fel mae'n digwydd.
Wel, felly nes ti ddweud stori Rhys a Meinir wrthi hi?
Pa stori, Robin?
Dwi ti ddim yn gwybod y stori fwyaf enwog am Nant Gwrtheyrn?
Nac ydw, Robin. Be ydy hi?
Wel, dyma hi. Un tro. A dyna ddiwedd y stori.
O, am stori trist. Rhaid i mi fynd yna. Mi ai tro nesaf byddai yn y gogledd.
Ia wir, Meinir. Wel, pam nes ti ffonio beth bynnag?
Wel, Robin, ro'n i'n mynd i ofyn i'r gwrandawyr am syniadau. Dwi eisiau prodi yn rhywle diddorol, ond dwi'n meddwl rwan mod i wedi ffindio lleoliad perffaith. Nant gwrtheirn wrth gwrs.
Gwrtheirn.
Enw dy gariad di, dim rhys gobeithio.
Nac i wir, diolch byth. Rhian ydy hi.
Mi fyddwch chi'n iawn felly. Llongyfarchiadau ti ar Rhian, a phriodas hapus i chi. Ond cofia, dim dringo coed noson cyn y briodas, Meinir. Diolch am ffonio. Hwyl rwan.
I'm going to write more vocabulary here. Fel mae'n digwydd, as it happens, mi aeth fy mos I yna fel mae'n digwydd. Okay. Oh my god. And that was one chapter. That is a big unit. I'm going to have to go back and do some of the listening again. Check my answers probably. I don't want to do too much repetition here. Also, there seems to be like some exercises at the back. I feel like I probably should do those as well, but oh, that's a lot of text. Now I'm interested. I want to see what's there. But I will look at that later on. I think, yeah, I'm mentally a little bit tired now. It's been like a pretty intense 2-hour learning session. Of course, also some talking to you guys. But yeah, what should I do this now? I kind of want to do this now. I'm gonna do that later. I think I'm gonna end it here. Let's go back to chatting a little bit. I'm gonna put my camera back up here. Hold on. This camera. Yeah. No. Wait, no. I do this. Yes. I have mastered the YouTube. No, the OBS streaming software. Yes. My goodness, I need to refresh my brain a little bit. So, whoever's still here, did anyone join while I was busy? I have no idea. Wait, what happened? Let me know if you like just joined or something, because what happened to my wait. Restore window. Yeah, who else is here? There's a couple of you left. It's been 2 hours. Oh my god, the time really flies. But yeah, and any more questions? Or like, that sounds like I'm giving a talk. No, just anything. Just chat with me. I just want to know who else is here. If you joined recently, before, like, if I'm not aware, let me know if you're here, so that I want to know. I want to know my viewers a bit more, right? Whoever comes to my things. So say hi if you're still here. Everyone, who's here? Come on, put a hi in the chat. Let me know what you're planning to do this weekend, because I mean, half of the weekend is gone. I can't believe it's already like evening on Saturday, because I look out and it's still bright as hell. Well, as bright as it can anyway, with this northern English sky. Look at this. I mean, it's so grey. It's still pretty bright outside, but I mean, I want to think about what I'm going to do for the evening. What is your next language? Just dive in. Oh, New Yorker. that is a difficult question. See, as someone who is a little bit into language learning, the struggle is always to not learn new languages. I think around 3 years ago, I did a short video on YouTube about my New Year's resolution, because lots of people were like, oh, in the new year I want to learn this language, that language, and I was like, my New Year's resolution is to not learn a new language because it's surprisingly hard. So I do have something on my list, because there are languages that I've sort of dove into a little bit. I scratched the surface of them, and I like them, but I haven't really learned them seriously. So maybe someday I will go back to them. That includes Lithuanian, which if you missed that, I did a whole video series of me going to Lithuania and doing a month-long beginner's course there. That was really enjoyable. I love the language. I just haven't got the time for it because there's not much. There's not many opportunities to use Lithuanian, but I do enjoy it. So maybe I want to go back to that someday. I've also started Turkish, which I made a video about starting, and then I never got anywhere. I started a language because in 2022, in the polyglot gathering, I hung out with 2 friends who are Turkish speakers, and I enjoyed being with them, and I thought I might as well learn the language that is mutual between them, so that it becomes my mutual language as well. So I started it in like early 2023, and I did lots of Duolingo. I'm still doing Duolingo. Basically, I finished the whole Duolingo course. Now it's getting repetitive. But I didn't get beyond that. So I kind of know how the language works now, but I haven't like actually practiced using it. I don't understand much. I can't say much. The reason I stopped is because my goal was to use it with those friends of mine in the 2023 polyglot gathering, and then neither of them went. So I was like, oh, I just lost my main motivation. So I want to get back to that. I want to do that seriously someday as well. What else? I've also learned like some Thai words, because I've learned the Thai script. I enjoy the challenge of deciphering the Thai script, but I haven't learned the language. So maybe someday I'll do that as well. So yeah, these are my future plans. It's so every polyglot or language lover has some sort of wish list, I think. The question is whether I actually get to do it, get the time and the motivation to do it, and the motivation being the harder thing. Because when you're motivated, you will find the time. But when I don't have a very good reason to do a language, I don't really end up doing it. For Welsh, I have a very strong motivation. I have a clear goal. I want to get to a certain level within like a couple of years. And also I'm starting an advanced course, which will also keep me motivated. I'm also doing, I'm studying BSL, British Sign Language. I'm taking my final exam of level 1 next week. So again, the course sort of keeps me going. But yeah, mostly learning British languages. But my main point is that I'm trying to not lose focus. I'm trying to focus on the 2 languages I'm doing right now, and not be distracted by the next ones. And I think so far I'm doing well. Having the goals helps me stay focused. But I think that seems to be the last of it. I'm so happy that some of you guys showed up. This is a really random, and I know like hardly any one of you is actually learning Welsh, or like none of you understands what I'm reading through or listening to, but you showed up anyway. I hope the interaction was satisfactory, because you asked me some interesting questions, and I tried to talk to you a bit. So we'll probably do more of these streams over the summer, because I just want to keep myself accountable and working on these on this textbook. So if you show up again, I'll be very happy. And I love doing this. I love learning itself, of course, but also I love doing these streams and talking to people. So if any of you is watching this, are watching the replay, come to my next stream, chat with me, even if you don't know Welsh. Or if you do know Welsh, even better, we can talk about it. If you know anyone who speaks it or is learning it, send it to your mates. And yeah, we can all do some co-working together. I'm going to end it here now. It's exactly 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for being here again. I'll see you in the next one.